And you know we were out there, swatting lights in the making, going hard for the taking, can't hold on our life for change, and our voices ring out here, took the mask off to be free, fought it out in the debris, now we know that life will change.
Alright, I'm here. Let's see. For some reason, my mic stand is always doing something new every day. Oh my god, this is so fucking annoying. There we go. When the hell does this thing come in, dude? Who the hell is that? I just realized like you get an achievement for just starting the game, it seems. Start the game. Dude, what a fantastic achievement. Hey, I want to check something real quick. I love how that means that there's like 3.4% of people didn't even start the game yet. Let's see. Hey, I think okay, hang on. I think I have a new emote that I made. Well, I cropped it. But hang on, I think this yeah, I have it now. I made this one. It's added by me. First time I ever did it. Now that I have Photoshop, it's a bit. I don't know. I think it's. I just thought it'd be fun to try one. Alright, I think we've already seen this. Hellman Sky cries for your blood. Yeah, we've already seen this. I get it, you know, maybe they bought it when it was on sale. Dude, I'm so glad I have Photoshop now. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, for real? Nice. Summer sale? Oh yeah, that's gonna be happening, isn't it? I wonder how many of the games that are on my wishlist are gonna go on sale. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Well, Nick. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? And what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's a reminder for you guys. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Yeah, I get it. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Hey, watch it. Hey, then watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps? Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Maybe you should start charging your clients, Phoenix. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? What the fuck? Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. That's hot. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. 9:22 a.m. October. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers. Every one of these names takes something out of me. Was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on the suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer. Who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate's costume. The spear samurai was also found the samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. The police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Jesus Christ, that is so oppressively loud. Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be you decided. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? I wonder. My money's on sightseeing. Yeah, probably. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's move. Look. October 16th, detention center, visitors room. Oh god, it's a fucking weird man. What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes? Is something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Wow. Nick? What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. This woman, dude. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened? Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was lying in the crumpled heap near the set. That's one hell of a hole. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that I, the Steel Samurai, uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is? Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Well, of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Yeah, well, I'm asking the same question, buddy. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. After lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Alright. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. Oh god. You want in? You gotta go through me. Uh-oh. Sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happens and all. What the fuck? Stop! Hang on! Holy shit! Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like life's an easy case. It was young little things in my hippie clothes. What are the youths coming through these days? My other son, Nick. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey, listen. When you're being spoken to, listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. Let me just show you this real quick. What's that? You giving that to me? Absolutely not. I'm trying to show you I'm a lawyer. Fine. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days. No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Oh, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. What? That feels like a weird sentence. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Will Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live in many hearts as he is the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 to 5 in the afternoon. I was here from 1 to 5 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to left of here. If you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here about Mr. Powers, at Mr. Powers' requests. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Fine. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, didn't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Buddy, I need something. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says you were heading toward the scene of the crime. But what? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Well, obviously, she saw someone in the Steel Samurai outfit. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs of the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Alright, there we go. I just hope this will let me get past the security lady. It's not gonna be good enough, is it? Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers requests given to security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youth of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Oh my god. Hey, Nick? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. Alright. If I present it to her, does she take it away? Alright, so you need to go, right. Well, actually, it's a game. I can't move. I just click this button, and I go here. Entrance 1, October 16th. Oh, Gumshoe. Are you that murderer? Aren't you that murderer from the other day? What? It's that confused detective. Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. Can't blame other people. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. Wonder if this is ever gonna heal. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you've got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. I love how these are like always like, you know, supposed to be like stupid accurate. Like, are autopsy reports really that accurate? Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered the Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. That makes it easy to remember. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are you talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? That security guard is just a shame to all us security guards. What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See that camera up there, pal? The gate? You mean the one with this welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Wendy old bag. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, it doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, we'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Of course, you're not going to find any clues oh, sorry, they added that part at the end. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Yeah. Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was probably pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it, too. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense they would want to keep the non-employees out. A little bush. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there, who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1306. That must be the camera ID number. Nick, look! The security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all the cops like their donuts. Yeah, they're soft enough to eat. So soft, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, yeah, she has teeth. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty? Ugh. You had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Chill on him. Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from the... Okay. Big fucking yawn. Just to the left from here is the gate with a camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in the central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I see go through the here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Oh, the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. I can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos in the computer over the security guard station. Check them every day before going home, I do. Computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! Okay, fine, sorry. Main entrance to the studio. There's a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Okay. Just go to the employee area. Fuck them. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. So, oh, fuck, I yawn again. Fuck. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. I'm thirsty. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look. Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. I want to know how it tastes. The remains of yesterday's lunch are still scattered around. Everyone's probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have the second stomach just for steaks. That's fair. What? Huh. That's weird. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? It's fair. Oh, I can electric slide real quick. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Hey, I'm not a kid. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? There's half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Oh god. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Dude, Monokuma and Smash. Could you imagine his final smashes, dude? Those fucking attacks. It's not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear, and that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Powers' dressing room. This is where he went. This is where he was sleeping, or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. Yeah. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Hope he's telling the truth for his sake. A lot of examining in this case. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow? Card key added. Okay. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. Guess it's kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Ooh, why you gotta do that to her? There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig he uses in the Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I kind of like samurai movies. Kinda. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, dude. I haven't eaten today. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? I can't slide either. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. She is way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Alrighty, actual murder scene, finally. Oh, fuck. I wonder who I would want to see in Smash. All my favorite Nintendo characters are already in Smash, so You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Phoenix and Smash would be cool. It's tough because it doesn't even seem like like being a Nintendo game doesn't even it's not even a requirement anymore for Smash. Just to be like a character. Sounds pretty real to me. Dude, can we throw fucking, you know, be a sick collab? Master Chief and Smash. I think that'd be pretty cool. The outline where Jackhammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate's costume. I guess that's why I guess why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Doom Guy might be a bit of a stretch. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. No clues. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, you don't touch it. So don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that. Oh, hi. Sorry, my partner is kinda, you know. You know? No, I don't. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people? WP. Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequence. Yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. Wait, I see something. In the morning you went, the spear broke. In the morning we went through the action sequence in the employee area. It's not my fault, they spelt it wrong. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm just sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. Then they even have the photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. No, not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just afternoon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Hang on, you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Hang on, I want to examine more. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of the black and white boards they clap at the start of the filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action. This girl is more trouble than I thought. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl's out there. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take a place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director, or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers is the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. We have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays. Run your mouths. Tomorrow say the other thing. Well, I'll tell you a new thing about two people. Back when I was crying. Shame that grar. We left. Well, Nick. This is our chance to do what we can do without her looking over our shoulders. Perfect. Here that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with his computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? What the fucking bird? Shut up. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick. Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need a date and a number. The date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh. How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with his photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Hey Nick. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done here for today? I think this photo is what we needed for this for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Yeah, I'm gonna put a big fat doubt on that one. Oh, fuck. Here, I'm gonna get some water real quick. Okay, sorry. I haven't eaten in like over 24 hours, so I wanted to have some of my watermelon. It was delicious. Fuck me, dude. How did I get this twisted up? There we go. And there's not really like a time during this game that I can take a bite of food, so I snacked before I came back. Okay. Oops. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Okay. Trial is now in session the court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Well then, very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Fucking love that video, dude. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Hang on, I have to download shows. Okay, perfect. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it is important to grasp the layout of the studios. See, this here is the employee area. The actors did a run through the action scenes during the morning here. This is the studio gate. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studio was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station here is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. After lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was canceled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? Good, we're good. I think I could probably remember that. The murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. The spear was found stuck in the victim's chest. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call this security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Don't worry, Edgeworth. You're a handsome man. Your name, please. He looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh villain. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of a trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Now just call me Grandma. Even if it's... Oh, I'm not even gonna bother at this point. Sorry. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. You sure is one hell of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate and from then until 5. Well, how short is your shift? Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked by at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Let me get this straight, old bag. Ms. Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the photo in this. You're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Ms. Old Bag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? Oh, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Ms. Witness. What the fuck's wrong with the judge today? He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make down all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. That morning during the run-through the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be a Steel Samurai. Yes, to think he's... what a laugh. So, Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, here? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You continue your testimony? He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. Still, you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers. Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. That's right, only one person can sprain their ankle per day in the world. I forgot. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Mr. Powers. There's gotta be more to this. I better keep pressing her. Well, Nick, find any glaring contradictions? Well, she seems pretty sure it was Powers in that photo. I guess I'll just press her and see if I can shake her conviction. He broke a prop. Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear, the murder weapon. Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is, where is the steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking through. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it's clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Honor? Check! Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on the camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have the edgy boy. Edgy boy. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, oh, well, you know what I mean. Ovaries. Old Windbag, well, if they work still. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything. Okay, fine. I think it kind of does, but whatever. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking? Right. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 p.m.? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention... How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then, after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything. I see, Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Damn it! Like, I feel like this has got to be the one, right? I already pressed this though, didn't I? Yeah. Wait a minute. There we go. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo's taken by the camera at the gate of the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture? And here I thought you didn't know you knew your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. The very computer printed out this photo. Now, note that on the back of the photos are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m., photo 2. Even I know that means it was taken after 2 p.m. on October 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order. Please, tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I wanted to ask the witness. This evidence shows that no one but 2 people went to the studio that day, yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. The camera in the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. A knucklehead McSpazatron. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Ms. Oldbag? That's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. It was a bird. I see. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Ms. Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn of the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Every day after I finish a job, I have important duty. I go through the photos, record on the security computer, and check them. If there are any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part. This is the murder trial, Miss Oldag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out the one photo that day. Come to think of it, couldn't she think of that a little earlier? Classic old windbag maneuver, Maya. Might be a useful tactic to remember for use in my future career as a oh my god. Let's find more about the erased photo. Okay. Well, who in the heck is in that photo you erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh who knows where. They're always hanging about one was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there is a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through a drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh, yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not possible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Don't worry, we'll find a way. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room, and anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should have taken better care of your stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want a steal a steel samurai costume. So where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are you going to do? What are we going to do? First, we play for time. Well, we'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, this time? It's time. Alright, sorry. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. The court will now convene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Interesting. Let's hear what you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Yeah, you sure about that, Judge? If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Alright, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder? It was the assistant. The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. He stole it. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the steel samurai. So you're saying the steel samurai in this picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor. Fuck. If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the steel samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, I feel bad feeling this time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? Oh, and me? What about the assistant? Oh, her? She was cleaning the backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. I didn't catch that part. Fuck. She could look at the steel samurai. She could look at the steel samurai look. She could look the steel samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the steel samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Kind of takes the legs out from under the case. Right? I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned. Ah! Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Maybe move on, Mr. Wright. This fight isn't over yet. Your Honor, one more chance, please? Very well, go ahead. Who was this person other than... Okay, I guess then it must have been the security lady. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in this suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. That was the only other person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. Security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper? Order. Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Ms. Oldbag to you. Ms. Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left their post to steal the samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing a steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in this costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Miss Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on the matter? Prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it. Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something. What was my move? Maybe now's my chance to make this the whole way. Press further. Very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Ms. Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? But that doesn't matter. When I was at that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or... what? Oh. Or is it nice to be is it to be nice to kids and mean to your elders' day? Whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see the proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? The scene of murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studio have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The Windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. Hell yeah, bros. Wait, oh, hang on. I'm not gonna just sit here while you all run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking. The cut to Maya's face. Oh, great. Stop the press as the windbag wants to talk. Ms. Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there is something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? But by whom? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her to not to talk? Well, testify. Oh, thought we'd get another day. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on that day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been to the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Ms. Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap. I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Now remember, shut the fuck up about it. We had nothing to do with this. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? They told me to just pretend they hadn't been in the studios that day. But what wouldn't they have... They were actually in the studio? Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. She really left him hanging on this one. If you're gonna go to accuse me, I'm not gonna let them get away scot-free. Them? Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done the run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate, and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... They told me just to pretend they hadn't been to the studio that day. If you're going to go accusing me, I'm not going to let them get off scot-free. Roll Windbag, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can. So, you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director, producer... Oh, sorry, we already did this. But they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When they heard about this murder, they beat it before the cops came. Okay, hang on. Are we actually done? I think we're done. Yep. What the fuck? I didn't even do anything. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about the other people who have just been told off. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day proceedings of the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Really, it's nothing. Or should I... We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get the material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. I was looking just to buy time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag, I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, or with or without any accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. Hang on, how come I smell coffee? I didn't cook coffee. How come I smell coffee? I mean, true. So I accidentally made coffee. I forgot. I guess I hit my my coffee machine has a delayed brew option, which basically it's like, hey, you know, if I want, like, I can set my coffee maker to brew coffee at a specific time. I guess I just hit straight up brew that shit instead of delay brew. I was like, I don't smell coffee. It's not supposed to be cooking. It's not supposed to be brewing it until 10:30. That, you know, because usually I have a cup of coffee after the stream before work. But I guess I hit brew instead of delay brew. So, oops. What a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. So, you think WP's got a chance? Guess that really depends on the people we find out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we gonna do here then? Let's go get the studios. What do you think we should do? Huh? Why do I have to... Why don't we do what we just said? We gotta get to the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging out around here. That's what I've been saying! Let's get to the studios pronto. Hang on. I want to pester you more. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Fine. No one's here. Right. Now that they have Ms. Old Windbag in custody, guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat. Dude, I haven't had. Oh, dude. I haven't had donuts in forever. I'm so hungry. I didn't even eat in forever. What? I wasn't gonna eat them. I will. Damn it. Hey, can you shut the hell up, bird? Hey, Nick. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. It's not helping, dude. I haven't like apart from like the watermelon slice I ate today, I haven't eaten in over 24 hours, so I'm not doing so hot. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are here today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's go check it out. This will be safe. This is Studio 2? I thought so. Doesn't really look like a studio, does it? No, it does not. There's a trailer over there. Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Hey, what's that? There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get close. That fence looks dangerous. Hey, how about you? Okay, whatever. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know, it just feels odd. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? An incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Definitely not going to be a thing. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh, well, it's locked. Aw, shucks. Let's break in. Maybe they're the employee area. Or I can just examine over here. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Sorry for accusing you. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, actually, what the fuck are you doing, Phoenix? Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. Mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you don't work on the props. But you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. Just to fill in for Ms. Olbag. Where's your guard card? Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Alright. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, it came in through that drain? So it seems, I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick, if that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I kind of feel sorry for him though, don't you? What do you want to rip? What, do you want to rip the gate off? Grate off? Really, Nick? Can I? Well, she's serious? Uh-oh. Leave it be for now. No, I think we should leave it on. They only just repaired it. And if we take it off, the assistant will get yelled at by you-know-who. Yeah, I guess so. Wow, I didn't expect her to take it that hard. Hang on. This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But, Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder if what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh? She's got a point. Still locked? Okay. Fine, we'll take the grate off. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Yeah. Oh, she kicked it. There, that should make the kids happy. Things we do. Drain grate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Okay, I thought like you would meet a kid or something, or... I don't know. I don't know what my goal was. Oh, hello. You look a little out of place. Is it the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see all Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio's heads seem pretty eager to keep us quiet. They're trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Okay. This is deserted. There we go. Nick, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer, so it must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Oh my god. I've never done more backtracking in my entire fucking life. Looks like it's been turned off for the day. How do I get the keys? I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it's a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Things different. God fucking damn it. How come I can't talk to you about this? What the fuck? Who are you dudes, Lamau? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, whatever, lamers. How can Joe not know the great salmonella? What are these names? I make delete shows. The Steel Samurai, mine, RFTC, read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm sorry, you look so, sorry. Not quite. No, quite alright. Really, it's fine. Ruffle, my god. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah. Hot. Oh god. Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rocks drool. Rock sores? What are you? You're drooling. Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun. You triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Ruffle. Lamau. Pink Princess? Why has it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't I have a cool name? Why can't I have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Oh yeah, we really need to talk about cool. I don't want to talk to you. Did you notice anything unusual in the day of the murder? Oh, I know who dudes are. The security lady told me told you about us. Eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning, then a meeting for lunchtime in Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksores. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until after 4. The producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. Based on the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was meeting with you. Oh, you mean De Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. Sweats. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the other day of the murder, right? On the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon till 4 the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwig people you keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you at the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Okay. I'm just gonna take this. Wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids. Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave the Wolfmen found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. How the fuck do I get a key? Hey, if I show you this, will you give me a key? God damn it. Oh shit, you're back. You again? How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume. Told me to put it on, can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being a murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you don't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now, 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. Yeah, no kidding. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. Yeah, she kind of is. It's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. Then what am I supposed to do? Big 2 painted here. Probably because this is Studio 2. Probably. Though it doesn't look like anything like a studio. The fuck am I supposed to do? Hey, look. Always want to sit in one of these. Look at that. One of the black and white boards got the look. A megaphone, megaphone, Action did it goes much what I thought. It's about this thing. Oh, fuck me. Can we get over here with a ladder? Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So what's the difference? You need such a Oh my fucking god. What the fuck am I supposed to do? We should ask the assistant. I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. You probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. Okay, good talk. How the hell do I get a key to this door? See this? I'm an attorney. Actually, maybe I can give it to... Maybe he'll give me a key. Oh my god, dude. All I have to do is just go back and forth until something happens, apparently. What do you want, edgelord? Hey, wait. I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Yeah. Hippie fashion. Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Call me kiddo again, and I'll cut you. Come on, buddy, get it out. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Where do you stand, evildoer? I just want to talk, okay? I just want to talk. You're a fan of... So you're a fan of Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on Steel Samurai's side. Ha! You can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ah, easy. Like some fries with that? Wait, why would people be setting off fireworks? Not bad, kiddo. Watch it. What are they doing? What, dude? Yeah, and I live in New York where basically anything that makes light is illegal. Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? You see anything? Always, the Steel Samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. What? Let me go. Oh god. Gone. Huh. It fell off the table when he bumped into it on the way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there? I wonder. Found on the table in the employee area, the label reads sleeping pills. Why would people be setting off fireworks on June 18th? What the fuck? That's so annoying. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Hey, can I show you this? Will it give me a key? I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. Lol. Are you kidding? That must be fucking annoying. Why are you staring at me like that? I'm sure you would enjoy sleeping pills, buddy. Huh. Where's that old windbag? Dude, how come so many things happen? And all I'm doing is walking around this fucking studio. Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop it! Stop, whippersnapper. Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. You know, as a guard, you're not allowed to pursue people. Hey, Nick, now's our chance. Let's get to the guard station. Oh, good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in the studio, too. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? God, finally. I pressed all the right buttons to get here. Yeah, fireworks are, like, hyper illegal in New York. Basically, anything that goes into the sky, you can't own, essentially. The police don't usually care unless it's, like, a really huge firework, though. Remember when I was younger, we were at someone's house, and we were setting off fireworks on 4th of July, like, apparently, like, I was too young to know at the time, but apparently, like, obviously illegal fireworks. And the cop pulled over to the house and just sat, like, you know, pulled over to the side of the road and just watched the fireworks show with us that we were putting on. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. It's like she seems eager all of a sudden. Yeah, it's one of those things they don't really care unless it's like, you know, like industrial strength shit. Yeah. Well, you first, Nick. It's like they really don't care when it's in the country area. Like but if I set off a firework like that where I live now, I live, you know, in like a regular, like, kind of suburb style area, you know, they would be like, yo, dude, fucking knock it off. Not that eager. Throws grenade into the sky. October 18th, studio trailer 2. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and, I see. And, who might you... De Vasquez, the producer. De Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. You've been arguing on... Oh, but I watched another episode of One Piece, by the way. I watched another episode. One more. I watched one more. It was like the story about why how come I'm forgetting his name? Fuck me. It's fuck, how come it's the fucking blonde dude. How am I forgetting his name? Sanji, yeah, Sanji's backstory. Yeah, why he, like, doesn't like wasting food. I was wondering if you could... I saw the whole episode. Yeah, like, he was stuck on that island with him, and it turns out the pirate gave him, actually gave him all the food. And for, like, the, 20 days, he wasn't actually eating or anything like that. He ate his leg. Oh, shit. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, they just have it so, like, gets his leg stuck, and then some weird shit happens with the chain and the ships, and it just shows like a light spray of blood, and I'm like, oh, I guess that's how he lost his leg. Makes more sense that he would eat his leg to survive, but even then, it's like, I don't know. Right. Technically, though, it's not a good idea to eat your leg to survive, even if it's all you have, because the trauma is... It's going to take too much energy for your body to, like, heal and deal with the trauma than it is for you actually going to get You know, it's in the grand scheme of things, it's not really a lot of food. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Ms. Vasquez? Script? Excuse me? Script? I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai episode 13. I need it. Can we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go to watch TV. The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. What the director? Salmonella, was it? What, exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Good lord. Nick, are all the people in the entertainment business this weird? Yeah, have you seen Twitter? It's starting to look like it. Yeah, Nick, let's get out of here. This place is... Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manella, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Bring me the script for episode 13. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Glass is frosted. I can't see outside. It's this far into October. The dimming daylight makes it feel like this winter's coming. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing? What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing Samurai Stars... Singing Samurai Stars? What's next? Ninja Ballet? Good one. Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Nothing in here that could be of clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. I like One Piece. I like the show so far. It's just that I'm watching like all these airing shows. I'm trying to like knock out a bunch of stuff that is already been aired that's on my watching list. I want to knock it down to only watching one finished show at a time. But I've got like 4 shows on there that are like all done that I'm still trying to finish. Like I've got Cromartie High School, Assassination Classroom, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Persona 4 The Golden Animation. I want to knock out those before I start like, you know, I got to break down my watching list a little bit for finished animes, and then I can put more time into One Piece. Oops. Good lord. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13? Episode 13? Where did I put that one? Must have left it somewhere. Sweats. Uh-oh. My ass is pound if I don't find... I read that's pound. Pound if I don't find it. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places we He's likely to have been. I agree. Alright, fine. I'll keep on moving. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need to get out of here quick, Nick. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director... Maya, take a look around the chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Alright, I'm all done. Ah, found it, Nick. The script. Good work. I'm surprised she didn't start reading it. Okay. You know why it looks greasy. Come on, you know. Here. Enjoy. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah. Script handed to the Deveskis. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just hold on, you. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are, anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers as lawyers? Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The pathway was blocked. The path? What do you want me to do, game? Oh. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. That looks significantly larger than it was before. It fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the pathway was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4 o'clock. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. That doesn't mean you're blocked out, whatever. It's true. A crane came just after 3 o'clock to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they corroborate our story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death? Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Was always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we are innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30. See? Goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. How about walking around? You know, that's always an option. Oops. The wrong area. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? You can't... True. But no way am I telling you losers. I don't know, he didn't sound like he was gonna help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should get back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. Oh, I know what to do. Yeah. Pretty clear. I have to go here. What's wrong? Whippersnapper. Been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, feels like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. A hostage? What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. Kind of hard to understand. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, the hostage might be what we need. Oh, she's still with us. But he might talk to us if we can give him that. Good idea. Miss Oldbag, might I? No. I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade? I wonder. I'll give you this back. This old bag? I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. Not demanding when she's not demanding when she's exhausted. Oh. Here. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1? Right, a card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent to Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have use for this. Be the hostage she was talking about. Apparently these are really popular with kids these days. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. Here, buddy? Hey! Hey, you, wait a second. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran to the dressing room. My god, dude, can you fucking... He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it! He's getting away. Back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. I wonder why he's more cooperative. Steel Samurai's so cool. I think he's the bomb. What a lamer like you. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. You just said you weren't a kid before. So what do you know? So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. That's a good persuasion necessary. Maybe a bribe. Yeah. Cody, this look familiar? Hey, my UR. But you are? Huh? You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of your consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Where the fuck did that come from? Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all the trouble? You want to trade? You find me a really rare card. Really rare? I mean something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare? Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? That's a good point. What do I do? Hey, maybe Will Powers has one. Oh well. Try again another day, Phoenix. God damn it. Amount of it on the desk here. Damn. Oh, hi. Hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you? Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. You seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. Scary lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, she got away in the end. He got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. People take their jobs a little bit too seriously. Hey, can you give me anything else? Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. Complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh? Wait. Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I even have an ultra rare, but trade me a, huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting so excited about? Yeah, trade. Okay. Really? Thanks. And this is for you. Finally, dude. And there she goes. How is this game? It's fun so far. I like it. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Honestly, there's more due process in Danganronpa than there is in Phoenix Wright. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. No, I mean as in like like the way that I would rather be tried by a Danganronpa squad than by fucking this judge. See this card? Yeah, so wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you all the Samurai Spirit and give you Samurai Spirit and throw in a Evil Magistrate to boot. No, not that. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh, you sure? Fine by me. URP card, give it to Cody. Yeah, it's more, you're fucking guilty, shut up. Until something happens. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Oh. Can you tell me anything right now? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You're judging by his looks, you have to look at his actions, at his life. Well, the thing is, I know approximately nothing about Naruto. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah, I love Steel Samurai. His kind nature. Right, come on, think of something. I really like his kind nature. What a guy. Totally. Looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kitten. Yeah, so I'll take your word for it, Vax. But what else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So tell me, what are your favorite things about the Steel Samurai? His fighting skills. I think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, Wazam. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out. It's my fan album. Oh my god. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I got every live performance. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Bazam. Gotta get them all. I never miss one. Perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's a very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. Oh, by the way, like, speaking of which, so like I said, I've been reading Berserk. And this isn't a spoiler, because I know you want to read it, but this isn't a spoiler. In volume 14, there's a special chapter called The Prototype. And it's basically like a story that he wrote before he started writing Berserk. Like, it's basically Berserk, but it's before it actually got publicized. And Guts in Berserk looks like a little bit different in this older version of it. Like, his face kind of looks like a face that you would see in One Piece, where everyone's teeth looks like molars. He's got like a One Piece mouth instead of his like more realistic mouth, which I thought was kind of funny. But can he fight well? That's the question. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. A romance dumb manga for One Piece. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. I mean, that's important, though, I think. You could be the strongest guy ever, but if you can't fight, you know. Okay, well, like I said, I don't know. Like, I don't even know that. I took these in my digital camera. I got all the data home, so I can always pick another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. So people always giving stuff to Mia. What a life. Yeah, I wonder why. No. I don't know what that is. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that Steel Samurai's motto? I haven't watched Dragon Ball. I saw, like I said, if it's a shonen, I probably haven't seen it. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. I haven't seen Dragon Ball, I haven't seen Naruto, I haven't seen Bleach, I haven't seen much of One Piece so far. I haven't seen, I don't know, fucking My Hero, does that count? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. Yeah, I'm just saying that, you know, it's not something you can ignore. Would it be more fair to say it's a fairly even match, perhaps? That could come out either way? I had to come through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. That's fair. It must have been hard for you. And you say those you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right, Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I guess. But can they beat Golden Experience Requiem? That's the question. The answer is no. Without his powers, Giorno's nothing. But, you know, with his powers, Giorno's everything. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. Benton. No, I ain't going. Oops. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come on. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Yeah. The thing is, though, if you take away Giorno's powers, Giorno is literally his powers. Like, that's all he really has as far as fighting ability. Then rebuilt it exactly as a... Jesus Christ. Can I ask you something? You really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. I watched Ben 10, the original, when I was a kid. The only alien I remember that I really liked was the one that, like, took over technology. Like, it could... Like, he was, like, the one that had, like, circuit board designs all over him or whatever. I know. I'm trying. That's the only alien I remember, though. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix? Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? You have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't gonna be easy. Damn, Mia. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Destroyed. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show the evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that will be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Got too hyped for that director. Ah, this dude. The witness state his name and profession. How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I'll make the Steel Samurai. I make the Steel Samurai noob ruffle. Fuck, I have cancer every time I read this guy. So, Salmonella, I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of the day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch at the employee area, but I had a meeting in the studio trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left the chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at the time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh, yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing, lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. One more time than I thought it would. Everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the studio trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. Sweats. What's he sweating so much about? I wonder. If only I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix. If his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him. I know. Yeah, he's like a grown-up Teru Teru. Grown-up. Why did it go so long? I'm pretty sure you already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh, right, thus the limp. Which, of course, led to me missing my lunch. Ruffs. Ruffs? Rolling on the floor, starving? That everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? Deboned steak. The assistant cooks them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them? So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Oh yeah? Wait, what episode is that? Just tell me the number, and I'll get there eventually. I'll have more motivation to get there. No steak, at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? A little vague. Actually, there's something bothering me. Miss Manila, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak. Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. Episode 30. I think I just did 26. I see. Is that all? I was sure I was on something there. Okay, so hang on, get this. So I'm watching episode 26, you know, Sanji's backstory where they're starving. And my brother's like, yo, you know, I'm gonna order us lunch. He's like, I'm gonna order us lunch. So he orders lunch off DoorDash. He gets me a sandwich. My brother buys like a burger, right? And the food arrives, but they never gave my brother his burger. So all he has is fries. So he sits down with me in the living room, and I have my sandwich, but he doesn't have his lunch. And I'm like, is this really an appropriate time to resume this episode? Because it's about food. We're in the meeting. We're in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Is that when you always come to work? Oh no, I come in sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. Oh my god, this is so hard for me. What the fuck? That sounds like fun. Do I give him this? Nope. The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Fortunately, I will have to penalize you. Thanks, man. What the fuck? Yeah, I get it. Oh my goodness. Is a top through One Piece moment? Okay. Well, all I have to do right now is I need to. There's an airing anime that I have to start. Once I finish that, I'll focus on One Piece. It's only 10 episodes. I should be done in a day or two. Well, right now I'm only watching 13 shows. And my last anime video covered 15 shows, so I want to add at least one more for my next video. It's I think it's called something like the rom-com where the childhood friend wins or something like that. Well, technically 2 of them are already done. Koikimo and Joran are all done, so technically I'm only watching 11 right now. Actually, 86 finished today, but I haven't watched the episode. My God. This is literally impossible for me for some reason. Alright, well, I lost. I don't know what to do with this guy. Oh, fuck off. I've pressed every one of his points. From around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the studio trailer too. Studio trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. I've already pressed him everywhere, Mia. That's right, there's a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Anyone else in the run-through? Oh yeah, it's in there. Yeah, I think it... Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. I pressed all his points, Your Honor. So in the end, you didn't eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Did you believe it? And tough. I don't know, it's contradictory, right? Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it, Mr. Manella. Finally! What do you want? I saw something at the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? The game treated me like I was right for saying it's vague. No, a good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? Well, we took a break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then. Mental image will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. To take a break in the meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Hang on, I fucking accidentally skipped it. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. There we go, finally. Alright, moving along. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, raffle. Well, Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, I don't know what that means. FWIW. We took a break. Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. Only 13 in base 12. Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. That's just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Dude, that's too fast. How about you enjoy the fucking steak? I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Thank you, Judge. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Yeah, we took a break, but it was only 15 minutes. Well, enough time to even steams. Fuck off. Hey, look at that. 15-minute break. What are you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, DeVasquez's plate. DeVasquez, the producer. Eat a T-bone steak in 50 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Obviously, given a good pull. Why is that? The only... Okay, never mind. I guess that's not really something... I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he is able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? Time exactly did you take this break? Thank you. Okay. I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hamer, and come back. I guess it's possible, time-wise. Okay, here we go. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I claim, and I claim it loud. I agreed to let everyone in the trailer off the hook. The trial's over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break of the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly possible. Suppose you might say that. All right, I've got the judge thinking now. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. You haven't been doing your homework. Court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 o'clock, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. You're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the crime scene was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point, and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. The counter-argument, Mr. Wright? Then I'm afraid you lose this round. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I'd like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. Over? The thick-ass boy. Very well, the court's opinion on the case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the Studio 2 at the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They are therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it on that day. All that is lacking is the decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness. Whoa, who's this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? The witness is the very moment, my witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. I will have order, I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Fuck! What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. Sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? I want to play in the swings. Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going on? What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix, this one's for the kids. Let's do it. You're right. Look, they gave me a recess right at the fucking stream time ends, alright? What else am I supposed to do? I don't have any other power other than this. You know? I don't like cutting in between, but I feel like it would go on for too long and past the stream time. So we'll cut it up there and we'll finish it tomorrow. Do you know how many cases there are, Ohio, or no? I'm not sure. Got this card. Episode 5. Okay, yeah, I could tell. I found it by the achievements as well. That the last one's 5. So we've done 1 and 2. This is 3. Okay, yeah. So I think my schedule is still pretty accurate. Yeah. All right. I guess we'll finish this one tomorrow. Start the next one. Probably not finish the next one if they're all gonna if the rest of them are gonna be this long. I know this one probably took a little bit longer because I fucking got stuck so many times. But they used to be exclusive to the DS version. Okay, cool. Yeah. So we'll finish this one tomorrow. It's fun though. I really like this game. Thanks for recommending it. But see ya. Yeah, I know. Leave me alone. Bye-bye.